Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I don't know why. I was here waiting for it to go live, And yet, I don't know. My OBS had shut down. So, hello, sweetie pies. How are you doing? Hello, beautiful Gypsy. Hello, Juanson. Hello, Diane. Hello, Lilith. Hello, Sean. We are going to start off with a Gypsy. I'm going to go and see MZ right after. Just give me one little second. I'm just going to go and do something over here. Here we go. Just one second. Let's do that. Alrighty. So, how's everybody doing? I'm going to open up the live onto the other side, okay? Just one moment. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Just one second. I'm opening it on up. All right. Tomorrow, everybody, the live will be later. It will be at 10 p.m. tomorrow instead of 6. Yeah, because usually on the Wednesday we have it at 6. Tomorrow we're going to be here at 10. So a little bit like good old times. So just one moment. We're going to do that. We're going to set this one on up. Okay. Just one second, my beautiful loves. Okay. Love box is now open. Alrighty. So love box is open. Let's get into PayPal. Let's go and get your questions, my love. Hold on. How are you? I know and I believe that your first question is a little bit into the same way. What's going on with you? But I can still say hi. How are you? Hi, Lilith. Alrighty. So hold on. Let's go over here. And let's go see what we've got for our beautiful Gypsy. Okay, so what is that? Do you do that? Okay. Let me go and see. Why do you think that you're doing some astro voyages, my sweet love? What is going on with that? What is giving you that that thought? The idea. I will say that most of us, wait, I'm going to go and see what you're saying. Let me just go over here. You have dreams that are into the exact same spots with the same people, but what you're doing is actually different. Okay, I got you. Okay, I understand. I get you. Okay, hold on. FMZ, I'm good. How are you? And you can tell yourself to visit those places into your dreams. All right, well, let's go and figure this out for you. So we're going to start with this. Now, when we're talking about the astro hop, we're truly talking over here about traveling through different astral planes, realms, but during the dreams. Now, it's often, I'm going to say, associated with a very vivid, I'm going to say, ideas and thoughts and memories. Very lucid dreams that feel very profoundly real or really even just connected to other dimensions altogether. So what I'm going to say is this. I'm going to say a yes because of the actual fact that, but is it possible that sometimes you kind of astro hop to some places that you don't necessarily always want to be? Sometimes, or maybe you haven't necessarily realized it. Have you ever felt whenever you wake up that you're a little bit disoriented when you wake on up? A little bit like you've just been somewhere else, but really feeling disoriented. Because I'm seeing over here that you do visit different places that you've never seen, but that do seem to feel very, very familiar. I'm also going to have to say that I do see you interacting with different type of energies. I could not clearly say whose energy or what, but there's different energies that are there that you seem. You don't do it every night. You don't even do it, I'm going to say, every week. You do it every once in a while. I feel like you do it into those moments where, honestly, where you're really, really quite tired. You seem to a little bit bring yourself into a different kind of a place. So what I need you to do is trust your intuition altogether and explore these practices, journal them, write upon them, so you can develop a little bit deeper and see why you're actually doing that type of astro hop into your dreams altogether. You feel sad when you wake up and you want to go back to sleep. That's it, right? What is that? You do astro voyages, right? Yeah, that's it. Sometimes. And you actually want, what? To go to a certain library? All right. Okay. I would ask what the library is or where it's at, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, my love. So hold on just a second. I'm going to say yes as for that. But I'm also going to have to say, and I did see that you did have some sadness, but the sadness is when you actually wake up, right? So the sadness of when you're waking on up is actually because you're going to different places that you're not necessarily able to go into the vivid dream, or not into the vivid dream, but into the actual right here, right now. So what I need you to do is to actually go and take some of those things, journal them, write them down, actually try to go visit them in different places, different kind of ways, depending on what it is exactly. But yeah, definitely try to, oops, let me just do that. It's okay, it's sticking like that. Yeah. So write it down and try to actually go and visit those places altogether. All right. It will be able to help your living time versus your sleeping time, so that you can actually bring into fruition those places that you actually want to go and see. So you're going to see them into your dreams, right? Hi, Y. Nice to see you, love. You wish you could be there all the time, right? Well, that's because you're wishing for something better. It's because you're wishing for something different. You're wishing for something that is more grand than what you actually have, because you're a little bit unsatisfied about what you have at this moment. And that's why you seem to kind of be searching and looking for. Now, what's going on with you? That's a big question, sweetie. What is going on with you? And then what's coming in for you? I actually need you to look at what's going on with you in different kind of ways. Introspection is going to be important over here for you. All right? I want you to take a moment, maybe not now, but a moment when you're alone, to close your eyes and to ask yourself the exact same question. The exact same thing. All right? My answer is over here. And I feel like you need to check in with yourself emotionally. You need to check in with yourself mentally and physically. And then you need to actually ask yourself, are your emotions aligned with your daily actions? Are you honoring your need for rest, for growth, for connection with others? Are you spiritually, if you're feeling drawn to transformation, to changes, do you feel that sense of flux, which is natural during those periods of awakening or self-discovery? I want you to look at all of those things. Why? Here's your reasons. Ace of Pentacles, the very first one. You're looking for something different, financially speaking, career-wise. This is what you're looking for. So you're not off track. You're just wanting different things and wanting changes and transformations, and all these things are a little bit aligning and given the same thing, because here you have what? You have your Ace of Pentacles. You have your Ace of Wands, wanting to create, wanting to do different things, wanting to create your own world, your own space, your own happiness, but wanting to move on forward with it. But it is, with the Ace of Wands, the very first step is to have the idea and to slowly start moving towards it. As we move on forward, I've got the love part, I've got the emotional part, which is the Queen of Cups. Are you truly aligned with your wants and your desires and your heart's fulfillment? Are you fulfilling what you need emotionally speaking? Not physically, emotionally. Are you fulfilling that? Are you being the queen? Are you feeling like you're there? These are the three elements that you have to change. And they're the three who came out. In order, it was career. Then it was taking your life in charge, doing changes, to finish on up with a more emotional kind of level, more stabilizing and balancing things through. All those three elements are very, very important, and they're your basic foundation. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to say that we need to look a little bit at that. Oh, that's what you want to look at, Juanson. Oh, I got you. So I would like you to look at that whenever you do have a moment. I feel like all three cards that came out said exactly what it is that you actually needed at that moment in time, actually at this moment in time. Because everything, it's like, I'm going to describe you like a snowball. Not a snowball, well, kind of. You know those balls, you shake it around and there's like snow in it, those little balls, yeah. I'm going to describe you like that. Your world is that snowball, or that snow globe. It's a snow globe, you call it. Your world is that snow globe. And I need you to shake it around. I need you to shake it around. But then I need you, when the dust actually falls down and you find all your answers, I need to start you putting everything in practice so that the snowstorm only comes, and when it does come, you'll be ready for it. And you'll have much less of them popping on through. All right? Now, what is coming on in for you? All right. You know that the universe is going to deliver to you what aligns with your energy and with your beautiful intentions. Coming for you is going to be, look at that, threes and threes and threes. Do you think it's important for you to work with other people at this moment? I think it is. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working with others, moving on forward. Having your skills that are going to be recognized, okay? So teamwork is going to be important over here. This could be about going to get some new skills also. It could be about you going to the law school, having those ideas, moving on forward with it. The Three of Cups, you have some good people that are around you who are very, very supportive. I need you to hold on to that community as you're doing all these changes and these modifications, because they are basically going to help you to move on forward, to give you that hope, to keep up the optimism and keep things going into the way that you would like it to. So what I will say is stay grounded, my sweet love. Mindfulness will be good. Meditation will be good. Listen to yourself also is going to be very important. Set your clear intentions, sweetie. And let me go and take a couple more cards out. You're into a period at this moment, my sweet love, of reflection. You're into a period of transformation. There's no changing that. There's nothing confusing about it. There's a sense that you're navigating through deeper layers of the understanding about yourself, about your connection, the connection to universe. This is all about you, okay? When you say, what's going on with me? What's going on? What's happening? This is all about you. It's your self-discovery. It's your alignment. They are all there. They are all present. I feel like you're feeling a little bit of a mix of clarity, of confusion, as you're actually kind of trying to sort everything through. That's actually going to resonate with your soul's path. Your challenges, patience is going to be a challenge for you at this moment, because there's a desire to move. There's a certain desire to move quickly if you could, and to actually see the results. But the journey that you're onto is a long journey. You're going to have to trust into divine timing. You're going to have patience. You are also going to be feeling some moments of self-doubt, of wonder. Am I doing enough? Am I doing good? That is going to be really important. That's going to be in regards to your own personal goals. Opportunities. There's different opportunities that are going to be coming on in for you to deepen your connection to yourself. Explore it. Work onto it. That's going to help you out an awful lot also. And I'm going to say, if I'm going to give you messages from Spirit, trust the process. Even if the path is seeming unclear, you are divinely guided. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the subtle signs, because those dreams and those signs are holding messages about your next step. Nurture yourself, balance what you want, your wants, your desires, your joy. At this moment, you're aligning into a new chapter of renewed confidence, of growth. The answers that you're seeking, they're not all there, but they're going to unfold gradually. Just take your time. Be prepared for deeper understanding and deeper fulfillment that are going to be coming on through, as much into the physical than into the spiritual. So give yourself a little bit more time, sweetie pie. You're changing in so many different kind of ways. You have to let yourself just breathe and relax, take it in, and take it one step at a time. All right? Yes, I said it was one of your pasts. It is. I can't tell you your past, my beautiful gypsy. You have to discover that, sweet one. I can't tell you. It would be too easy. Then everybody would know their paths. I can't say that to you. It sounds chaotic and exhausting, right? It kind of is. No, really, when you think about it, I want you to listen to yourself. I want you to write things down. I want you to listen to yourself. I'll give you a hint. As long as you are working, as long as you are with other people, okay? As long as you're helping other people, you will be onto the right path, all right? But you have more than one path. We all have more than one path, but I cannot tell you what that path is, sweetie pie. You're going to have to discover it. My beautiful gypsy, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie pie. But I'm not telling you your path. Alrighty. I'm going to go and see MZ into the meanwhile, all right? Where's our beautiful MZ? Let me go over here. Just like that. Okie dokie. Hi, Farah. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. You're going to be up after MZ, okay? Actually, no. I'll be with Farah right away. Unless MZ's here. Are you here, MZ? Where are you, my love? It is my pleasure. I'm here if you have any questions other than what's my path, Gypsy. FMZ. So you changed your name, sweetie pie. All right, so I'm with you, my love. FMZ, you are on up next, okay? And then we're going to go and see MZ because MZ's not here yet. She must still be at work. So let me go and get your question so you don't have to wait, my love. Just one tiny little second. I'm moving on forward towards it. And voila. Okay. What are the intentions for you? He wants to see you. Well, sweetie pie. Alrighty. Let's go figure it out. Okay. Here we go. By the way, everybody, actually, I'm going to post it. Tomorrow the live is later. Tomorrow the live is at 10 p.m. Okay, sweetie pies? Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. So later tomorrow. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, I will not post it. You did it for me, Lilith. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, and tomorrow we're at 10, my loves. Okay. I'm going to go and pin that all the way up there. Perfect. Tomorrow is your birthday, sweetie. Well, after 6 months of no contact, right? You're kind of worried about it. Thank you, Lilith. Sweetie pie, I'll say happy birthday to you right away, Diane. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow since 10 p.m. is a better time for you guys than 8 p.m. But just in case, I shall say happy birthday to you in advance, my love. Okay, so what do we have? Why do we want to see you after 6 months of no contact? What is this person up to? Strength. What do we want? 4 of Wands. Okay, we're going to pull out some more cards, but we've been thinking about you. We have been wanting to contact you since a little while, have not done it yet, but we've been wanting to. All right, let's go and see what are we going to want. What do we actually want to say to you? What do we want to say? What do we want to say to our beautiful love? After 6 months of this, 10 of Wands. Sweetie, they regret walking away. They've been thinking about you. They regret walking away. And they would like to have somewhat of a second chance, but they want to take things slowly. It's like they're not going to ask you, oh, should we be together? Do you want to get back together? Do you want to start dating again? Nothing of the such, but they really just want to start taking contact with you again, into the hopes that maybe at some point in time something could happen into the future, but they're not going to say it right away. They regret leaving. They regret the pain and the sorrow and everything that has happened. It has taken them quite some time to actually make this movement towards you. They've never really actually stopped thinking about you, but they're not looking for a relationship right away. So for the moment, I'm going to say they want to have a reconnect. They want to be able to talk with you, to reconnect, just a little bit, like check out the field. I feel like we want to know how you're doing, what's going on, what are you up to. We want to see if you're open to the contact, also if you're going to accept the contact or not. And we're just going to kind of navigate through that. Before anything actually happens that could be something of more loving or something as such, it's going to take a few weeks, maybe even 2 or 3 months. But this is the first contact that we want to have, and we want to know if you are interested in just opening contact with us and just talking with us. That's it, that's all. I do feel like this person does feel bad, though, for what has happened. And like I said, they never forgot about you. Does that make any sense to you, sweetie? I'll take out some more cards to come and validate, but this is what I've got, my love. Let's go see what this one. Alrighty. So, all right. Yeah, they're tired. They've been reevaluating the situation. They're tired about it, and they kind of just want to release. They want to, I'm going to say they want to ultimately have a second chance, but they're not going to ask you for a second chance right away. There are some things that are onto their mind also that they want to be talking to you about that they need to release. It's been weighing heavily upon their mind, and I feel like they feel guilty about something. Yeah, well, that makes sense, right? Let me give you a couple messages from the Hermit deck, sweetie. Do we have MZ who is somewhere around? Let me know if we do have our beautiful MZ. Into the meanwhile, I'm going to give some messages to our beautiful Farah over here and see what we've got. So it's going to be up to you, my beautiful love, to decide what it is that you want to do with that. But I feel like this person truly wants to take things slowly, okay? So up to you to decide where your heart's at and what you truly want. If you want to open up that contact again. Wondering over here if you truly do care or if you don't. Worrying about the connection many times. Sometimes just kind of feeling like we want to hold you, that we want to hug you in a certain way. And I'm also getting that we're manifesting you. My beautiful, I am sending you much love, sweetie, and I'm going to wish you good luck onto that one, sweetie. May the outcome that you want and that you desire come on true for you, my love. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Heart sent out to you. Let's go onto our beautiful MZ. We will leave a timestamp because we do not have MZ yet. I'm gonna say that she is still at work. Mm-hmm. So let's go see MZ. MZ is going to be at 25 minutes. And let's go figure this out. All right. Okie dokie. Just 1 second. Hi, Susan, sweetie. It's nice to see you, my love. I'll be with you after MZ, okay? So I do have Susan who's going to be up after MZ, my sweet loves, wherever you're at, okay? MZ, sweetie. Yes. Perfect. I'm loving it. Let's go see the questions that we got. Oh my God. They fit into a tiny little box. Usually they're just like longer questions. Okay, hold on. All right, so let's do this and let's do that. What do we have? Let me go and make sure everybody is okay into the chat at the same time. That is Honkadori. It is perfect. Hi, Sean. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm sorry you wrote earlier, Sean, but my daughter had my phone. She was shopping. Yeah. She was shopping for her a report card gift. Yes, because all my kids received their report cards today for the first semester. Yeah. And they're great champions. So I reward good results. And so she was shopping for her semester gift is what she was doing. On my phone. Yes. So here we go. MZ. Here we go. Just 1 second. Alrighty. Love. First question. How is tomorrow's meeting going to go? How's it going to go? Okay. You're both going to be quite happy. Hanged Man is no longer hanging. We do have some positions, some changing. Let's put it that way. The moon, not everything is being said yet, and you're kind of wondering, you're kind of thinking. So I'm going to say 2 different things are actually happening over here. You're going to have a beautiful moment where it will be good, it will be lovely, it will be sweet, it will be fun. The vibes will be changing because you guys are going to be meeting on up. I don't necessarily see any big movements like declarations of love or anything of that such, but I do feel like you're there kind of waiting, kind of thinking, kind of I'm not going to say overanalyzing. Be careful not to overanalyze anything that he might actually say, is what I'm going to say. So tomorrow's meeting looks like it's going to be a mix of that beautiful connection, but it's also going to be a mix of that connection and reflection. You guys have a potential of having a meaningful, beautiful conversation where you're both going to be able to talk, you're both going to be able to connect, you're both going to have, if you will, that connection that you've been looking for, right? I feel like you're going to be understanding a little bit more what's been going on into his life. That's going to help you kind of figure out what's been happening also in the last, couple weeks or so. So I'm going to say it's just going to be really important to keep the tone nice, light, sincere. Let's avoid any type of overthinking, but the overthinking seems to be coming from you and not coming from him. And we need to just kind of let the moment flow naturally, and everything is going to go absolutely quite perfectly. So you're both going to be feeling comfortable. You're both going to be expressing each other in yourselves in different ways. But like I was saying, keep the energy balanced, all right? Other than that, the vibes are promising for a beautiful, lovely evening with strengthening bond. So it is all good, my love. Let's go see what we're going to be getting with feelings for you today. Feelings for you today. Warmth, curiosity, reflecting onto the connection, feeling drawn to you, not only emotionally, but physically. I feel like he's processing things internally, but he's been doing that for a few days and for a few weeks, actually. He is wanting to continue this beautiful desire to keep this beautiful bond between you guys and to keep it into a steady kind of way, which is really, really good news for you, for the couple, for the relationship, because this is something that you've been wanting also. When we come on in talking about stability and steadiness into the frequency that you guys are seeing each other, it's really important. So even though he's not being completely over expressive about it today, neither into his feelings, this is what he is thinking about. So he's still a little bit into his reflective mood, but he's feeling warm and affectionate and loving into his own way. I feel like he's really actually quite excited about seeing you tomorrow. So you know what? I'm going to say altogether, good for you, my love. He seems to be excited for tomorrow. He seems to be happy that he actually did that movement and looking forward to everything that's going to be happening. Thoughts about the relationship today? A relationship, 3 of Pentacles, got it. We're still not into the relationship place, right? We're still into a relationship where we're thinking we don't want to be hurt in any kind of a way. And I feel like we're still kind of taking it one step at a time. So I'm going to say the thoughts on the relationship are revolving, if you will, around stability. The possibility for deeper connection, but being afraid of being hurt is very, very strong into his energy. I feel like he's considering the strengthening of the bond and wondering where the future of this direction or the connection is actually going to be going. He values you. He values what you guys both share. And I feel like he doesn't want to lose that in any kind of a way. So I just feel like there's different topics or different kind of moments that are really, really important for him and that he actually wants to open up with, but not at all times. So I'm basically going to say potential for stability. I'm going to say valuing you into his life. I feel like he's weighing certain aspects of his life, trying to figure out how to move on forward with alignment with his feelings. Other than that, beautiful, genuine interest into actually nurturing and growing this connection altogether. It's just that he is unable to actually articulate really, really well what he actually wants at this moment. And let's go see if we've got any lovey-dovey. Alrighty, so any lovey-dovey popping on through. Very happy and excited that we're doing so good and well, sending you and the kids in love. Thank you, sweetie pie. You're a sweet one. Thank you, my love. Yes. Oh, Watson, what did you recycle your paycheck into? Just wondering. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Thank you for donating to your work, right? Oh, my dear God. What is this? Hold on. I'm going to go and see for the lovey-dovey, okay? Sean, you can only take it one day at a time, sweetie. One day at a time is going to be, you know, it's the way to move on forward. It's the way to do things. All right. Anything lovey-dovey? Lovey-dovey. What do we have? Da-da-da. Yesterday was complete chaos. We were so busy today. Everybody left us. Lovey-dovey thoughts for today. Here we go. There's a beautiful tender side to Mike. Okay, he's got a beautiful, you know, he's got that nice sweet side. Oh yes, you do. I'm getting the Lovers. I'm getting our beautiful Empress. Oh yes, pregnancy, sweetie. But I'm not saying pregnancy is into the cards. What I'm saying for the moment is he's got that beautiful tender side where he's thinking about those sweet moments, imagining different type of scenarios. All right. Where he could actually express his affections more openly. And I feel like these feelings are going to start to a little bit kind of manifest themselves, but subtly, like tiny little bits and pieces here and there. I feel like he is wanting to say something nice and sweet and affectionate to you, but he's actually holding on in until the actual time is right. So I'm going to say, you know what? We're going to have to wait and see what's going to be popping on through. Oh, Watson, you did recycle. You did. So yeah, he's carrying a mix of admiration, of affection. He wants to try to make you feel actually quite cherished is what he's actually looking for and what he's thinking about. I know, again, he does not openly open on up about all his feelings and his love and everything as such, but this is what he's looking for. This is what he's actually wanting to present to you, sweetie. So I feel like he's thinking about the relationship into a way where he wants to show you tomorrow little gestures of warmth, of love, of care into a different way than what he's actually shown all the way up until now. Now let me go and give you some message cards also. Let's go and see. First, some lovey-dovey messages. I'm going to go and see Susan after. So just 1 second. I think I'm slowly getting a cold. I think I am. It started like a day or so ago, but like every day it somewhat intensifies, but doesn't quite kick on in. I think I'm getting a cold. I think so. Well, that's not a problem with that, my dear Sean. They are very beautiful colors altogether. All right. Here we go. I think I'm going to sneeze. Just 1 second. Maybe not. All right. Or maybe so. No, I'm good. I'm going to start with the lovey-dovey messages. You're onto my mind more than you know. Every moment with you feels so very special. You are the calm into my chaos. I adore everything about you, and you're the best part of my day, every single day. Beautiful. I am sending you much love, and we should actually be seeing you popping on in soon. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, sweetie. I never sneeze after all. Didn't need to. Thought I was going to, but I think that's that cold. It's playing around. All right. So, let's go see our dear friend over here, Susan. All right, Susan it is. Susan. My love, are you somewhere around? Oh, that is such a tiny little message, sweetie. Alrighty. Susan is going to be over here at 39:30. Okay. So Susan, sweet love. Just 1 second. Alrighty. Let's do that. And voila. Okay. Johnny, give me a few moments. I'll answer you after Susan. Okay. You don't have to repost your question. Just give me a few moments, Johnny. I will answer you in just a moment. Okay. So Susan followed out by Johnny. And Susan, sweetie pie, what is happening, my love? What is happening? What's happening with your man, sweetie? What is he thinking and feeling about you? And does he still have that? Okay, let me go and see if she's still there. Okie dokie. So we are with Susan. Temperance, a great need to balance things out. The devil, reverse position. Tower. He's afraid, my love. He's basically afraid that if you guys are not necessarily able to fix things or talk things through, that there's going to be somewhat of a breakage. So I'm going to say, I'm not saying he's going to break things. I'm not saying you're going to break things. I'm saying that this is the way that he is feeling. He is afraid that if you guys continue onto the same path that you're on at this moment, that there will be an ending. Something, will happen. You will end up most likely giving up onto him is what he is thinking. Again, I'm not saying it's what's going to happen, but it's what he's thinking. It's what he's feeling. So there is a great need as much onto your side as onto his side to make things better. All right? It's really, really important. He wants to make things better. He wants to understand better so that you guys can actually fix the conflicts that are at hand at this moment. Okay? It's going to be really important. This is your key card, sweetie. Temperance. Now, is the lady at his house at this moment? Is the lady at his house at this moment? Ace of Cups reverse position, Queen of Cups all the way up into the top, and the Two of Wands. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. And what else is he doing for them, perhaps, is what you want to know? I'm going to say for the moment that she is there. I am also going to state that I'm going to go and see if they're doing anything. But I am going to say to you that I do not see any love. All right? If you're wondering, does he love her, this and that, that's a no. I am going to, however, go and see if there's anything fishy happening between them at this moment in time. At this moment in time, if you're wondering if there's any type of socks, at this moment, no. There's no socks that is happening, but that person is there with him at this moment. Don't want to call her, and how much does he... You don't want to call her, and how much does he send to her homework? Okay, does he send her money? Does he send her any money is what I'm going to go see, because I'm not sure what you're talking about with the homework. Does he send her any money? I will say yes. I don't feel like it's big amounts. I feel like it's in like $100 like fractions. Sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's 200. I don't see more than 300 ever being given out to this person. Yeah. Is this person truly working as a flight attendant? They do, my love. On and off, I don't feel like they work all that often though, but it is a yes. At his house right now, I do feel like it's the lady that you were asking about into the very beginning. Okay, there is a lady who is there at his house right now. Did he leave his house to go to his ex-wife's house? Leave his house to go to his ex-wife's house. Johnny, you're up next, okay, love? So just 1 second, I'll be with you. All right, so did A leave his house to go to his ex-wife's house? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to answer right away. You didn't ask it, but you're going to wonder if anything sockish is going to be happening. I'm going to go and see right away. I know that you're wondering, so let's go and check it on through. Anything sockish kind of happening between them? I shall say no, though. I will say no. So he seems to be seeing people. He seems to be spending time with ladies, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything at this moment in time that would be sexual with any women, is what I'm going to say. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's go see our dear friend Johnny. Susan, you know where to find me, my love. Johnny, here we go, my sweet one. Hi, you were on the phone with your mom and you just watched your reading. Okay. I thought you were at work. You have follow-up questions? All right, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Johnny, and if your questions are in, then you'll be next. Otherwise, you'll be up in a few moments. All right, Johnny, sweetie. First of all, I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. I am. I haven't taken out any cards yet, but I'm sorry for the situation. All right? I get it. Love is complicated. Love hurts when you're with somebody for a very long time. Married or not, it's complicated. It breaks the heart. The interesting thing about hearts is that they auto-repair themselves. Yes, they do. Within your heart and your soul, within time, it has that beautiful ability to repair. So love can enter again. So reconciliation can happen, perhaps. Let's go and see what we've got for you. So, you and your wife, if I understand better, let me go and see. Will things work out for you and your wife, and when are you going to be back in contact with one another? Okay. All right. Eight of Pentacles. Now, I know that you don't know me, and I don't want you to be upset at me. You could be upset if you want to, if you don't get the reading that you want. But I know that at some point in time, you will no longer be upset at me, and you will come back and see me because I will not have lied. There are big decisions that are needing to be done over here, my dear Johnny. All right. We have our Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles in reverse position, not willing to put time into. I'm not saying you're not willing. I feel like togetherness, we're not willing to put the time into this connection at this moment. All right? I know that you love. I know that you still love your wife. I know that you'd be willing to mend things, to talk about things, to try to work things out. I can see it quite clearly. The Two of Cups does denote that there is still love. There is still love between both partners over here, but We don't necessarily have a willingness to try to make things better. Not coming from you, coming from your wife. Now, why does your wife not want to mend things, yet she still loves you? What's going to be happening? Let's go and check it on through. All right, let's go and get some more answers. So we want to know for Johnny, please, why the wife does not want to mend. Why does she not want to mend? Why does she not want to mend things with Johnny? She does believe that you guys are meant to be together. Her love for you has changed. Her love for you has changed. She no longer feels the same way that she used to. She still loves you, but her love has changed. Your wife needs to feel like she is nurtured, that she is cared for, that she is loved for. Your wife has often felt, and this is of no judgment, it's no pointing of fingers. I'm simply telling you what I can see that she feels. So you can take this information and you can try to contact her if you want and work with what I'm saying. It could give you some key points. I will say to you that she wanted to feel like she was more loved. She did not get the attention that she wanted to have. She did not feel like she was necessarily desired. She felt like she did a lot of things all the time, but without necessarily getting any thank yous or anything of the such. So she felt really alone. And that's where one of the major problems that I'm actually seeing. And she does not want to feel that way again. So if you could try to contact her and try to address perhaps those different type of issues, that could be a way. You could either do it by text, you can do it by phone, you can do it by email, or you can do it by letter. If you've never done it written, written is a beautiful way to do things. It allows you to reread. It allows you to keep it with you for 2 or 3 days. Reread it, fix it up, change things, send it out when it's absolutely perfect for you. But it allows somebody to reread also and to write back to you. It's a different way that is non-invasive, that is less aggressive, that allows you to speak how you're truly feeling. So my love, this is what I'm going to say for you. She still loves you. Is there going to be reconciliation? I will say no, unless you're able to work onto these key points and she's actually willing to be open towards it. The fact that she still loves you means that she could be open towards it, but she's upset. She feels alone and she doesn't want to return back into the same cycle. I'm sorry, sweetie. That's what I've got, my love. Well, thank you. Thank you. What is that? You're making a lemonade drink for my cold, or you're such a sweetie pie. Yeah, I think I'm getting it. I thank you. Thank you, my dear Sean. I think I'm getting a cold. Seriously, I woke up this morning with a splitting headache. And I never, ever take any, like, I won't say brands, but let's say Tylenol or pills for that. I don't do that. I don't do medication. And I actually took some this morning. My head wanted to explode. Yeah, you're a sweetie pie. Thank you, love. So I'm going to go and see. We did Susan. We did Johnny. We have Simran who's around because I see Simran onto the list. Where are you, my beautiful love? Let me go and see where you're at. Hold on. Don't forget, everybody, tomorrow live reading is at 10 p.m. It is later than usual. I know. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. is going to be the live readings. And I do have Simran and I do have MZ who has popped on through also. So I'm going to go and see MZ because I said I was going to be with MZ and I see her question that came through. And I'm going to go and see Simran right after. So MZ, yes, that's it. That's what I said. Must not overanalyze anything. Are you around, my love? Let me go and make sure if you're around or not. Oh, yeah, I've got your spicy for later. Oh, I've got that, sweetie. No, Natasha, I do everything, sweetie pie. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see you, my love. Yeah, I've got you, my spicy devil. All right, Simran, don't go too far. You're going to be up in like 2 minutes, okay? Not too long, my love. Okay, so I said tomorrow, don't overanalyze things. That's it. I don't necessarily feel like it's something that you have to, I'm going to say it's more like a general kind of a speaking thing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give you some key points, and you take what you want, throw the rest away. All right. But like I said, it's nothing that is grandiose that is going to be happening. It's little bits and little pieces here and there. Okay. So let's take out the cards and let's go get some clarification upon it. Alrighty. So, first thing, avoid reading between the lines too much. Why so? You might say, why? Because I kind of feel like M is going to be expressing himself into some kind of ways sometimes that are kind of vague, kind of a little bit cautious, just, you know, kind of stepping on through, taking one little step at a time, but not too many. Try not to overanalyze his words. Try not to assume hidden meanings at the very same time. And focus on what he's actually saying, not what you think that he actually means. And that is something huge. That itself is something that I have to work upon, because I do that. Somebody says something, might not ask for the clarification. You might just kind of think, oh, well, that's what they mean by it then. Or, you know, but it's absolutely not what they meant. Which is why, if there's anything that you're wondering that's kind of a little bit bothering you, don't overanalyze it, but you'd be better to actually ask a question upon it to get the clarification. All right? So, be careful with that. Tone and body language. Pay attention to his tone, pay attention to his body language. Sometimes he might seem like he's a little bit hesitant. Sometimes he might seem like he's a little bit reserved. And that could kind of indicate that he's simply trying to do what I said at the very beginning. Don't overanalyze things. He's being careful with his words. So if he's open and he's relaxed, take it as it's a beautiful sign of comfort, and you can be open and you can relax and do the exact same thing. If he mentions any type of future plans, may they be with you, may they not be with you. Maybe I'm going on the holidays in 2 weeks, or what I'm doing for Christmas time, whatever, for Thanksgiving, all right? If he mentions any type of future plans, his feelings, any type of past situations, and it kind of feels a little bit unclear, you could gently ask a little bit what he actually means by it, but don't go too deep into it, all right? So, and I'm going to say be careful with emotionally charged topics. Be aware, you know what topics are emotionally very charged for him, and you know which ones are very emotionally charged towards you also. What you don't want to hear, what you don't want to know. Same thing going both ways. So, we need to stay away from anything that was of the past disagreements, past expectations. We need to stay into the right here, into the right now, stay grounded into your very moment. I need you to live your meeting tomorrow as into the present moment as much as you possibly can, with no regards to what happens after, what happened before, or anything of the such. Hey, I'm here, you're here, we're having a fantastic time. What are we doing tonight? Let's have fun. That's what you've got to focus on. No overthinking, no nothing. Just enjoy your time, the present time. You can overanalyze things later on if you want. You can send me a few messages. I'll help you on out. But right there, enjoy your time. Expressions of care. I feel like he might actually try to express his feelings into a subtle way. I said it into your tarot reading. I see it again. Let the conversation just kind of go and flow naturally. Just kind of let the outcome happen, whatever it is. If he wants to become a little bit more aligned, if he wants to hint a little bit more at his care, his affection, my dear God, let's let him be a little bit more romantic tomorrow. Yes, focus onto the right here, onto the right now, all right? It's very, very important. Because the future plans, my love, can change a lot, okay? Future plans can change a lot, and future plans brings in stress. If he tells you, oh, in 3 weeks' time or during the holidays, I'm going to go over and I'm going to go see some friends over here, and then you're going to think to yourself, oh my God, That's a girl. Oh my God, that's somebody he dated before. Or this, or it brings in a lot of charged energy that should not be there, that does not need to be there. When you need to know, you will know. Besides, his plans can change and your plans can change also. So live the moment present. It is you, it is him. You've been looking forward towards this. He's been looking forward towards it. Do as much as you possibly can. Grab in all that love, all that beautiful energy. Soak it in. Give him as much as you possibly can in return. And then we can analyze things, me and you together. But just enjoy, nothing more. All right? Yes. I know it's not easy, but you've got this. You do. Tanya, give me a moment. I will answer you after Simran, okay, Tanya? Just give me a few moments and I'll answer you, my sweet love. That's it. Focus onto the happy right now, okay? That's it. It's a difficult thing. My God, Julie, it is so difficult. I remember my my ex-father-in-law, yeah, let's put it that way. Yeah, years ago, when I actually met him, he was working on living into the present moment. And we used to have this discussion together many, many times upon living into the moment present and how difficult it is, because you're always thinking about what's coming up and what's next and what you're going to do next and what you're going to say next. And it is so difficult to be right here, right now. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to be seeing him on this Friday with my kids. So I should actually ask him if he actually managed to live into the right here, right now. Yeah. Anyways, so that's what I'm saying to do, my love. It's not easy, but it is what it is. I try to do it when I can, when life is not too busy. I try to. I know, yeah, because I don't know how old he is, but I think he must be around 84, 85, 86, 87. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. But I hope he does. That being said, that's his life and not mine. But for you, I will say, live your present happiness. Whatever comes will come, and we will deal with it one step at a time. What is that? No wonder Dee doesn't like him? Yeah. Oh, Dee doesn't like anybody. Dee hates everybody because nobody's in agreement with him, because nobody wants to, say, Hallelujah, you're my God, Dee. That's what happens. So he hates a lot of people. When you disown your mom and your dad and all your family and friends, it's not a good sign. So, Simran, you are next, my love. Simran, sweetie, and then I'm going to go and see Tanya. Tanya, you're not going to have to repost your question because I already see it, my love. Alrighty, so let's go and see for my beautiful Simran. What do we have? La, 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 la. Oops, I gotta go back in. Alright. Okay. Oh, geez. Wait, that's the wrong password. Hold on, guys. Okie dokie. So, got it. And here we go, Simran. Yeah, I got you. Did you speak with him, my beautiful? Well, I'm sure you're here. Yeah. Okay. So, what are the feelings and energies right now towards you? It's his birthday tomorrow, and you're no longer around. Oh my God. His birthday's at the same day as Diane. Did he drive by? Yes, he is. He's for everything. Yes, 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 and yes. Let me go and see. All right, Simran. Here we go, my love. Ah, la, 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 la. Okay. Here we go. Oh, by the way, Sean, you were wondering about my weather. It was actually quite nice today. It was like 11 degrees. Woohoo, seriously. Yeah, but it's 4 degrees now. It's supposed to be fairly warm for the following days, but kind of rainy and not too nice, but I don't care. I will push away the snow as much as I possibly can, because I know that once it starts falling, it sticks around for 5 to 6 months. right, so what's happening over here, my beautiful? Feelings and energies right now towards you. Alrighty, let's go forward with it. Hey, how are you doing? No, it's never too late, my beautiful crow's nest. When you're part of the soul family, it is never too late. No, you didn't speak at all. I know, Simran. I know, sweet one. All right. Okay. Here we go. And crow's nest, the list is not too long, so you won't have to wait too long. All right. So here we go. What do I have for you, sweetie? Let me just do this. Let me do that. Yes. Ooh, that Raymond. There is a lot of partners into our soul family that I would like to sit down with and have a good talk. A lot of them. A lot of your partner, guys. A lot of them, because they're not treating you well. They're not doing what they should be doing. He's not happy. He's not happy at all. He's very heartbroken in many ways. Doesn't really know how to necessarily make things better. And he's actually hoping that you are going to come on through at some point in time and try to reach on out towards him. It's not an easy place to be, my sweet love. He feels like maybe, heck, maybe you don't love him anymore. Maybe you don't want to be with him. Maybe you actually changed your mind, or you switched on up because this has been lasting way too long, and at some point enough is enough, right? So he's got a mix of nostalgia. He's got a lot of uncertainty. He definitely does feel your absence. He feels it absolutely horribly strongly. With his birthday coming on up at the very same time, it's a time, you know, those birthdays, those darn birthdays. It makes us, I say it makes us because it makes everybody just reflect onto your life, where you're at, onto your connections, and what's going on into your life. This is it. I feel like he's reflecting onto his connections, his connection with you, and how he actually values your relationship altogether. I feel like his energy is horribly conflicted by all of this. I feel like he misses you. I'm going to say two parts into this, okay? I feel like part of him really, really misses you, and the other part is still missing you, but wondering how we can actually fix it. How can we, how to bridge the gap, okay? How can we bridge a gap is what we're trying to do. Now, how is he feeling about his birthday tomorrow, about without you, right? Tanya, you are going to be on next, love, and then I think we will have crow's nest if I have your question by then, my love. So how is he feeling about his birthday tomorrow without you? Sad. He doesn't have his high priestess over here. This is about more emotions. This is about how he feels that sense of loss. Look again, that darn 8 of Pentacles coming on through. He feels lost. He feels empty. He feels like he's kind of anticipating the day without you. He's thinking about those times that you guys shared. He's thinking about that feeling, that void of your absence that has left into his life, and he does not know how to openly show it to you. And it's just kind of weighing onto his mind over and over and over again. Now, did he actually drive by or drive in front of your house today? I personally will say yes, and yes, he did. He drove by your house today because of curiosity, because of longing, because he kind of felt that his action could maybe make him feel a little bit closer to you, that maybe if you kind of saw him into a certain kind of way, there could be somewhat of a connection or a reconnection or something of the such, even if it is into an indirect kind of a way. So did he drive by your house? I shall say yes. Is he worried and nervous about the no contact? Like we saw into the first cards, he absolutely is, because into his mind, he still loves you and he's completely stressed about what is happening. He's nervous about the silence, and more time passes, more he's going to be nervous. More he's going to be questioning whether you've moved on, if you've given up onto him, if you're going to reach out at some point in time. His nervousness is coming from an uncertainty upon if you will respond or if you will actually break the silence that you guys are into at this moment. Now, what are going to be his actions after his birthday? What will be his actions after his birthday? He's not going to react right away. No, he's going to wait. He's going to wait a little bit. He's going to take some time to reflect after his birthday, and I feel like that could actually push him to make that move. His next actions are going to be kind of testing the waters. He's not going to dive in right away. He's going to reach out, but he's going to reach out indirectly. I feel like he's going to initiate that contact through a subtle, even maybe a little bit of a casual approach altogether. So it's step by step, my sweet love. And what is he up to at this moment? I kind of feel like he's a little bit planning for his birthday, but other than that, I'm going to say not all that much. I don't see him being at work. I'm going to say that he's at home. He's not doing anything, but he is at home. And let me give you some messages, my love. I'm going to go and see what you're saying at the same time. If you're saying anything into the live, Tanya and Crow's Nest are going to be on up next. Messages for you. I still think about you more often than I'd like to admit. I wish that things were different between us. I keep wondering if you miss me too. I'm a big mess, but this mess does love you. I'm not sure how to say it, but I miss the comfort that you brought to me. I know that I do not deserve to be into your life. And there are so many things that I basically should have said. Yeah, I feel like he's planning his birthday with his friends is what he's doing. No, I feel like he's at home. I don't feel like he's at the gym. I don't feel like he's outside of the gym. I feel like he's at home. Yeah. Oh, right then, Juanson. Perfect. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you. So we're going to go and see Tanya. Tanya's going to be on up next. Oh, Sean, don't call yourself an old bloke. I'm 45. If you're an old bloke, so am I. I don't want to put myself into that. He's planning on doing some things with his guy friends. Yes. I'm going to say there's 3 or 4 of them, my beautiful Simran. Yeah. So I'll say 3 or 4 of them, sweetie. Tanya, my love. Tanya, sweet one. Hold on. And here we go. So my love, what I want to say to you is the following. The fact that he is still planning on doing something for his birthday is because it's his birthday, because he does have some friends who want to do some things for him. So I do feel like he is going to have a little bit of a birthday get together. But the fact that he has a birthday get together doesn't mean that he doesn't think about you. Doesn't mean that he doesn't want to reconnect. Doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It just means that he's, doing life and moving on forward, hoping that you're going to be reaching out. His ultimate thing that I can see into all the cards, his ultimate energy is that he's hoping that you will unblock. He's hoping that you will speak with him at some point in time. That's what he's hoping for. Let me go see Tanya. Tanya it was. Yes. If you don't plan to, my love, at some point he will, but I don't see it into his energy at this moment. At the moment, I don't feel like he's going to be reaching on out. He's waiting for you. I'm not going to say that his energy is not going to change. I know him very well, and I know that his energy changes really, really quickly. But you see our king over here with our Wheel of Fortune is not doing anything. But within time, if you leave him enough time and you don't do anything, he'll end up reaching out towards you. This is not the ending of you and him, even if you do not do anything. But I do not necessarily see when he's going to be reaching out at this moment, because his actual energy at this moment is not reaching on out. So if he does, I'll say it could be within the following 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I know you've had enough. I know he's hurt you a million times. I know, my love. He hasn't been okay. He's done a lot of bad stuff altogether. It's basically his fault altogether, quite frankly. It's not basically, it is his fault altogether. Every single thing that has happened into your relationship is his fault. He ruined everything a few years ago, and you have put up with him over and over and over again. But I know that you used to still love him. I know that you still harbor some feelings, but he's not giving you what you want. So I get you, my love. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. I am. Yes, you can, my beautiful Marissa. You can. Let me just go over here and replace that pinned message altogether. And let me go see our beautiful Tanya. Sean, oh, okay, it's gone. All right. Oh, okay, I got it. So, let's go see Tanya, sweetie. What would you like to know? You don't have to post them. I'm asking myself. I'm going to go and get to your question. It's a little bit higher up. And here you go. What are your boyfriend's intentions with you? Does he really love you or just play games with your emotions? He keeps going back and forth. He keeps going back and forth because he doesn't truly know what it is that he wants. That's why he's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He's into a place where he doesn't want to let you go, but he doesn't quite want to give you what it is that you want. That's why he's doing that. So hold on. What is going on with that? Five of Swords popping on through. He does, like I said, he does love you. He does think about you. He's not truly playing any games with you. Like, he's not cheating. He's not doing anything of the such. But he's just not ready for commitment. He's not. Does he love you? He does. But he's a little bit into the midst of changes and transformations into his life. So something needs to change. It cannot continue into this kind of way. Because if you allow it to continue into this kind of way, it will continue for the longest of time. As long as you allow him to do it, he will continue to do it because he knows that you're there. He knows that you're waiting. You need to let him know that, yes, you do love him, but this going back and forth, it is hurtful, it is damaging, and it is not good. It is not what you want. It is not what you desire. He needs to make up his mind. Sweetie pie, I will say that he does love you, but he's got a lot of work to do within himself. Is he ever going to truly be able to commit to you 100%? Again, his energy can change, Tanya, but for the moment, please don't be upset at the messenger. I'm going to say no. I don't actually see him giving you what it is that you want into the long run. I feel like he's always going to procrastinate, saying, oh, well, I'm not ready, I don't know yet, or don't really push me into things. When I'm ready, I'll be ready, and everything is such. So there's going to be a lot of procrastination, and it will continue until he really has no choice. When he has no choice, I kind of feel like he's going to end up walking away. So does he love you? He does. But does he love you into a deep, beautiful way where he is ready to, be with you, to get married and, or move in together and be together forever without playing these games? He's not ready at this moment. Will he ever be ready? Perhaps at some point, but I don't see it at this moment. I'm not taking away from the fact that he does love you, but he's not ready for commitment. And that's why every time it kind of gets a little bit deeper, he walks away and he goes away. And I just don't see him changing, sweetie. So does he love you? Yes. Is he going to be around forever? For the moment, I'll say no, but I do believe that the energy can change. So I'm not going to say it's a definite no. I'm going to say it's a temporary no, because many things can change. Conversations can change. Energy can change. But definitely don't necessarily let him continue like this, because you could continue like this for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And then you could say, oh my God, nothing is changing. I've had enough. And you'll have, I won't say lost, because nothing is lost, but you will have passed a lot of time with somebody that you're not going to be with forever. Yeah. Well, my beautiful Tanya, the thing is over here, if he wants you to move in with him, he can't be hot and cold. He can't be hot and cold. If he wants you to move in with him, perfect. Why not? If you want to, go ahead with it. Move in. But, my beautiful Tanya, if he wants you to move in with him, do it into a wise way, all right? Put your name onto the lease. Make some type of an agreement with him. So if at some point in time you guys end up into a conflict, and he's putting you on pause again, and you guys kind of break up and he walks away. He's not going to be able to walk away. You're moving in with him. You're going to have to go away. You're going to be in trouble. So if you do move in with him, make sure that you have some type of contract. Your name is on that lease in some kind of a way. Then okay. Otherwise, hey, if he wants to move in with you, perfect. Let's go and find ourselves a place and let's put both our names onto that lease because of his hot and cold. All right? Just watch out for yourself, my love. I send you much love. I know he loves you, but he's not ready to commit. No matter what suburb you live, would you have anything to fear of moms? No. The ex-husband is gone, and no. Nothing happening with the ex-husbands, but you don't worry about it, love. The only worry that is coming from the ex-husband is because you guys keep thinking about the ex-husband and it keeps kind of bothering you. You need to let go of the ex-husband and everything is going to be okay. I kid you not. The ex-husband is doing his own thing and you need to do your own thing altogether, okay? Do not mix those things up together. You do you, he'll do him. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Juanson. I am going to shut off the shorts feed because it's not doing all that much tonight. So we're just going to shut it on off. As a matter of fact, there's nobody there, but I will say sweet dreams onto the short one. And we're just going to keep the other feed open. Okay, loves? So for the moment, let's go and see our dear friend Juanson. If anybody else pops on in, perfect. If nobody else pops on in, then I shall say, I'm going to go to spicy. Yeah, because we've got spicy. Here we go. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And voila. Okay. So, Juanson, what are you up to? Let's go see. He wanted to get married, but you guess he wasn't honest. I don't know. If he's back and forth, he's saying it because he knows that you want to hear it, my beautiful Tanya. Often, our partners, men or women, will say things towards us because they know that we want to hear it, but they know that they can procrastinate. I'm just saying, my love, if this person wants to move in with you, perfect. Just make sure that your name is onto the lease. I don't want you to be homeless because this person is upset with you. You guys kind of break up and you take a pause and you got to figure out a place to live. Don't like it. Not a good thing. So make sure that your name is there. If he is truly 100% into this with you, he'll be open to put your name onto the lease. You guys will be able to stabilize each other, to move on forward and have a beautiful life. Absolutely. But he needs to actually put his words into action. All right. I don't see that he's here forever, Tanya. I don't see that he is, my love. But like I said, Tanya, his energy could change. If his energy changes, perfect, but I don't see him changing. Yeah. All right. So he needs to start showing you what he wants in real life instead of speaking it. It's so easy to say things. So easy. I can say I love you and I don't. It's so easy. But if I have to move in with you and I have to put your name onto the lease and I've got to put your name onto the hydro bills and onto the phone and onto the, well, that's a different level of commitment. Thank you. Thank you for your caramel cappuccino, love. So, Tanya, what I want to say, I do not want to abolish your relationship. I do not want to destroy. I don't want you to leave this live thinking, oh my God, he's a liar, he's this. No, I do not want to do that, Tanya. I want you to listen to yourself. I want you to listen to your heart. And I want you to do things wisely. This person does love you, but they need to start showing it to you into a stable, grounded kind of a way that's looking towards the future. And to do that, they've got to start showing you some actions. But the actions that they are doing, you must follow on through, but you got to be secure into it. That's what I'm saying. Bless you, my beautiful love. Take it one step at a time, okay? And to the meanwhile, my dear Juanson, let's go and see what I have for you. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's delete this. Okie dokie. Oh, here we go. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, you've been watching Netflix. I started to watch, guys, a new Netflix show this weekend. I did. I don't know what the original language is. It might be German? I don't know. Maybe it's not German. It's a language I don't know. Anyways, I didn't listen to it into its original language. I started to listen to it in English, and I thought, oh my God, the lips are not following. This is not something English. So I thought, oh, go to French. It was not French neither. And I know it wasn't Italian because they're like newspaper clippings and stuff that they show. Anyways, it's about a lawyer and so on, so on. I started to watch it. It's kind of iffy, but it's kind of interesting. That being said, yes, you watched Netflix today. Oh, it was a hot chocolate day. It was an abuelita. Is that it? Do I got it? You didn't write it, so if I got it, I got it onto my own. So hopefully tomorrow morning when I wake up, I got it, Watson. Which I know it is so unfair since you're many hours behind me. At your time. Okay, so by my like lunchtime, I should be getting it like around my 9-10 o'clock. I got you. Okay, I got you. I know you are, sweetie. All right, so let me go and do this over here. And then, you know, we're going to move on forward to maybe some spicy places, maybe. Let's go and see what we've got. Now let's go make sure everything is okay over here. All right, I got it. Ooh, yeah. You feel that he just wants you to support him. There you go, Tanya. No, that sucks. It's a no, sweetie pie. Don't do it, my love. Do not do it. Stand your ground. No, poop on him. That's it. Exactly, Sean. Thank you, sweetie. And yeah, he needs to be responsible for half of it, Tanya. Aw, sweet love. What is it? What is what? I don't know. What is it? I don't know. You're monkeying around with me, Watson. Okay, I'm just getting into your reading. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We're going to start on off with, will you? Of course you will, my dear God. Of course you will. Yes, and yes, and yes again, you shall. Which, by the way, oh no, I was just going to say, I think I was supposed to receive something from your work today. But no, I think it's tomorrow. You have no ideas how many TV controls. I think I must have the record for the amount of TV controls a person purchases into a year. Kid you not. With 3 kids? Okay. Matthias is good because he stays with his TV into his room. He's all good with that. But my other 2, I don't know. They eat these TV controls. They throw them onto the ground. They stomp on them. They bang them on their heads. I don't know what the heck they do with them. But I have 4 or 5 TV controls for one TV into the living room. And they all have like a dingling sound into it. Like pieces are floating into that darn thing. And I actually tried this weekend, which I never do, but I actually tried to watch a show into the upstairs living room, and I got so upset because none of those controls would work correctly that I ordered 2 more controls to have a total of, I think, 7 controls for one TV now. I told them to stop stepping on them or dancing with them or throwing them in the air. I don't know what they're doing. Seriously. I know. But seriously, what do they do with them, Watson? How do you break a control that much? I don't know. It's like they're little cavemen. Bang, 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 bang. I don't know what they're doing. Sweet Lord. So I ordered 2 more, and I told them that they must not break these ones. God. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, thank you. What is that, Tanya? You say your name is onto the contract. He moved in with you, but you weren't able to be controlled by him, so he goes back and forth with you. Ah, okay, no. He must go, sweetie. He must go. He's got to stop that. That's not okay. That is not okay. Ah, la 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 la. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, a parental. What is that? Do what? A parental, like a what? Okay, yeah. Prenatal agreement. You talking about a prenup is what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. Okay. Juanson. It's your turn, sweetie. Here we go. What I am going to say over here is the following. There's not only a high possibility, there is I could be like a weather person. There is 99.8% chance of rain. No. Of sun with a 1.2% chances of cloudiness or scattered seeings of what we would call our beautiful Elizabeth from appearing into your workplace this week. I'm going to say, though, everything should align quite naturally. So keep focusing onto the good times, onto the good weather. I don't know. Seriously, sweetie, you are going to be seeing her. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But what I'm truly seeing is that you're going to kind of cross paths every once in a while, every here and there, but nothing really big, nothing really quite significant. So no long, big, lingering type of conversations, but definitely, you know, a hey, how are you doing? Definitely even kind of working close one to the other, but nothing, you know, nothing more, okay, is what I want to say. I'm going to stop my stupidity. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, you'll take the rain and the cloudy weather. I actually meant the sun and the cloudy. The sun is when you see her. There's a 98 point something chance. I screwed it up. You see, I would not be a good weather girl. I wanted to. When I was a little girl at some point, I wanted to be a weather girl. I decided that I was not going to do that because I had to learn about geography and the planets and all those, and I was not interested into that. No, that was not my thing. So I changed my mind. Yeah, you can come and see us, sweetie. Yeah, okay, that's all good. You're gonna come and see us whenever you want. We'll have snow soon, Sean. We'll have snow, my love. We'll go sliding at the Village des Sports. Okay, so let me go back to your questions, which are over here. Okay. So are you going to see her? You will. How are things with her today, and has she been thinking about you? Well, she has been thinking about you. I'm getting the devil. Ooh, I would like to go, but it's not the devil energy. It's another energy. Okay. She has been thinking about you, no doubt about it. Her energy feels warm. It feels a little bit introspective. I'm going to say that she has been thinking about you, but she has like fleeting moments into her mind where she thinks more, where she's more focused, and then sometimes she kind of focuses more onto her daily tasks. So I'm going to say, yes, she has been thinking about you. I'm also going to say if she has anything to say to you, she would actually like to be able to talk with you completely freely. She would like to be able to say, you know what, I appreciate your presence into my life. I appreciate your kindness, even if I don't always show it. That is something that she would actually like to say to you. Her thoughts about you, they're very positive. It's very caring. I feel like she tries to yeah, okay. She tries to do her own processing, if you will, of her feelings and her thoughts. And I feel like she wants to express them more openly, but I feel like it's kind of difficult for her to do it every once in a while. So she's working onto it. Let's go see what we get into your general love reading altogether. When I'm done with Watson, I shall say if we are closed or not. Actually, I could probably unsee it right away, right? Okay, give me a second. I'll do the general reading, and when I go into the book, I'll let you guys know. All right. Stability seems to be coming on in, but it's going to require some patience. Success and happiness are to the horizon, but you need to remain optimistic. You can expect communication this week, and you need to trust that what you're looking for and what you're working towards is going to bear its fruit. So keep an open mind about all those unexpected opportunities or those different type of insights that you're thinking about, because they are going to be showing themselves towards you. I'm also going to have to say that there is a very deep, deep, deep connection between you and your love, but it is going to require balance. It's going to require mutual understanding altogether. I feel like she's still kind of waiting for you to make an offer, to do some type of expression of your affection. So you need to stay open, you need to stay receptive. And I'm also going to have to say there's a decision about the future of your connection that is going to be on through the horizon within the following probably 4 to 6 months. So something is going to be happening with that too. Main message coming on through is that your love is there. It is blooming, even though we don't necessarily see it blooming. It's blooming into your hearts, into your soul. But patience and careful steps are going to be needed for you guys to nurture this connection fully and to bring it to its beautiful development. Let's put it that way. So, sweetie, her energy is reserved yet warm. Fondness, and I'm actually going to say she wants to be able and she wants to engage with you even more. All right, Sean, not a problem, sweetie. All right, sweetie. But you know, you got to take an airplane to come over here, right? Using my, should I, Watson? That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? Ooh, yeah. I should use my tarot to see if it's going to be nice tomorrow or not. Okay, so let me just go and validate something so I can give some message on out. We have our beautiful Dralandra who is going to be on up next. Okay, so Dralandra is up next, my sweetie pies. And my beautiful Dralandra, if you're here, hi sweetie, thank you for your donation. I'm going to go and make sure that I have your question. Watson, I'm going to give you an angel message, and we're going to go and look into the book, all right, and give you some messages. And then I'm going to go and see Dralandra, and then, oh my God, look at that. I wonder if this has been open for a long time. Huh. Okay. Here we go. And I do have your question over here. So Dralandra, absolutely perfect. I've got you, my love. If you're somewhere around, you are going to be on up next, sweetie. What is that? You should come there by boat. Don't come by boat, sweetie. It'll take you 3 months to get here. And you might get shipwrecked along the way. Don't come by boat. Come by airplane. It'll be much better. It might be a little bit more expensive, but at least you'll get here. And into a timely manner. Okay, angel message. Stay aligned with your highest intentions, because the angels, my dear Juanson, are guiding you to remain patient and open-hearted as new beginnings are going to unfold in divine timing. Please do trust into the process. An oracle message for you. A shift is coming. Be open to surprises, as the universe often delivers in ways that you least expect. Keep your heart open and focus onto that gratitude. That being said, let me go and see what we've got for your book. Here we go. Let me know when you're ready. My pleasure, sweetie. Yeah, I know, Watson, seriously, the flashlight. What the heck was that about, right? I actually found, I do have to say, oh, sweet Lord. Raphael needed a flashlight at school like 2 weeks ago. I searched the whole house, honestly, to find a flashlight that was actually functional. And I actually realized a few days ago I had one in my desk. Yeah, which is this one. And I actually did kind of open it, and I don't know what the heck. Anyways, from some ghostly way, this thing has been open into my desk for I don't know how long. I played with it like 2 days ago. Oh, okay, I played with it. I opened it, okay? I want to know if it worked. And it's open now, so it is interesting. All right, King of Coins. The answer is project all the confidence you can muster and get a resounding yes. So that being said, that's what I have to say. Yeah, there are weird light things happening to my house at lunchtime today. Matthias is like, oh my God, the light flickers here. And I'm like, no, the lights didn't flicker. And he's like, they flickered into the gaming room. I'm like, okay. So he went back, and then he's like, again, it flickered. Did it flicker here? I'm like, no, it's not flickering. So I ended up going to sit down with him and watch a movie with him, and there was no flickering anymore. It does sound good, doesn't it? Okay, messages for you, sweetie. Messages from your sweetie pie. You are always in my mind, even when I'm quiet. Thank you for always being patient with me. I feel lucky to have you into my life, and being around you feels comforting and feels safe. She's such a sweetie pie. All right, we're going to go and see over here our beautiful Gerlandra. Yeah, he's cute as heck. You should see the poor guy as he runs from the gaming room to his bedroom every night when he goes to bed. Because honestly, ghosts seem to like Matthias. They seem to connect with him through lights and noises. And it's always into that gaming room. Yeah. I have to admit, when Raphael was a baby, I used to have baby monitors. Yeah. And I often saw weird things onto my baby monitors into that room itself. And that's where the gaming room is now. So kind of makes sense. Yeah. One night I was upset at David, which happened very, very often. And I was sleeping onto the couch into the upstairs living room. And there was one of Matthias's toys that, I don't know, was on the floor somewhere. And, you know, ghosts like to play around with battery operated things. And the darn toy went off saying, come and play with me. Something of the such. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, in the middle of the night, come and play with me. Oh my God, I was so freaked out. And that's my story. Got rid of that darn toy. She would, right? She would definitely appreciate them. Oh my God. Yeah, he doesn't appreciate them, but he definitely has a connection with them. Yeah, no, that's spooky as hell. And it happened a few times. It was like, come and play with me. And other times it was like, hello, I know you're there. I know you want to play with me. And I'm like, what the? It used to scare me. Anyways, that being said, I no longer have those electronic toys. So there you go. Gerlandra. Here we go. 140, let's say 143. Yeah, I get rid of spooky toys now, and I make sure they all have their batteries off at all times. So that being said, Gerlandra, sweet love, you wanted to know, hold on, is your next long-term relationship with this little sweetie pie? Let's go and see. Alrighty, so is your next long-term relationship with A? I'm going to call this person A. I don't know. I don't like to give out names into lives. Why? I don't know. It is what it is. Let's keep it somewhat anonymous. So is your next long-term relationship with A? Let's go and figure it out. I'm going to say after Gerlandra, we're going to close up the live. Juanson, I'm going to send you a link, and I'm going to send one to MZ, okay, for the 18 plus guys. It does, doesn't it? Oh, I don't like it, Juanson. I don't like it one bit. No, And then one of my kids are not home and I'm sleeping alone at home. It kind of scares me. I wake up sometimes, I'm like, ooh, did I see something? Did I hear something? No, thank God. So that being said, yeah, Matthias, he's adorable. He's my sweet little angel. So, okay, that being said, I do not do favoritisms. I love all my children. They're all beautiful angels in different ways. Some of them are a little bit more impulsive. Let's put it that way. Here we go. So, Trilandra. What do we have? Is A going to be, you would like A to be, wouldn't you? Yes, you would, my love. It's true, Watson. Oh my God. Nobody likes favoritism. Nobody likes favoritism. That sucks. So here we go. Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Okay, the only thing I'm going to have to say over here is au revoir, Sean. See you tomorrow, sweetie pie. Diane, happy birthday for the beginning of your day tomorrow. We shall see you tomorrow night. Do not forget, everybody, tomorrow at 10 p.m. for the readings. So, yes. The only thing I can see over here, Jolandra, is I feel as though A could definitely be your next long-term relationship, but A does have some disorganization into his life. That's what I'm going to say. A little bit disorganized. I feel like A sometimes has a couple little issues with commitment. So I feel like we're not necessarily quite ready to commit, but if we give it a little bit more time, then I will say commitment shall be yours, sweetie. It shall be. Very well said, Watson. Very well said. Love it. I'll approve of that, Watson. Sweetie, this A person, your sweetie pie can bring you a lot of love, a lot of abundance, a lot of beauty into your life. So, you know what? Could A definitely be your next long-term relationship? I will say yes, but this person does seem to have a little bit of some issues with the actual commitment, a little bit of disorganization altogether. So they need to kind of rally on up their own energy. They need to focus a little bit more. They need to be a little bit more determined because they truly do care for you and they truly do love you. I'm going to say the L word. They do love you. I do believe that something could be happening from this. And I do believe that it could be long term. But like I said, this person's got to get their stuff together. They've got to be ready. They've got to be organized. And they got to give it their 100%. That being said, if they're able to do all of that, I will definitely say yes. And it's probably going to be happening within the following 6 to 8 weeks, my sweet love. So it's a yes onto my side. But like I said, they have to work onto their disorganization. That's an issue. It's a problem. But I know that they can work onto it. So it's a yes. Let me give you some messages from our Hermit deck. Why don't I with it? And then we're going to move on forward into some spiciness. Here we go. Next spicy is going to be on Thursday. Spicy, spicy, spicy. It's going to be so weird to be here tomorrow at 10. It's already weird, I feel, on Wednesdays when I'm here at 6 p.m. because I'm like, oh, it's so early. Yeah. 10 p.m. is going to seem weird too. Why? I don't know, but it seems to make more sense. All right, I have definitely meant what it is that I have said to you. I hope that you shall wait for me. Oh, this one. Yeah, the socks. Please let me have you. And Ace of Swords, wants, desires, and everything of the such. Sweetie pie. Alrighty, so thank you, my beautiful Lilith love. Onto that note, we are going to end this live for the moment. I'm going to go and validate everything is good so nobody gets upset at me because sometimes something kind of pops on through, but we are good. So, sweeties, we shall say, let's see each other tomorrow at 10 p.m. Into the meanwhile, I am wishing a beautiful, lovely evening to all you beautiful souls, and see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Watson and link shall be delivered to you, also to our beautiful MC. Good night, beautifuls.